Hi, I'm Aysha and welcome to this short video on how to meditate for beginners. So we're going to start with just some little tips on how we would position ourselves, where you might like to be, breathing techniques, and really what we want to do with the mind. So ideally you want to be sitting in a cross-legged position like this, or you could be sitting on a chair, sometimes lying down, but for beginners just to really stay in the body and to stay present and not fall asleep, sitting up with a nice tall spine on a chair with the feet grounded or on a floor in Sukhasana, cross-legged position. Hands can be down or facing up. So decide where you want to be, and then finding a space where you won't be disturbed for around 10 minutes. So anyone that's starting their meditation journey, I would say to ease yourself in with a practice between 5 to 10 minutes first, until you become familiar with it and it starts to feel more comfortable, and then you can extend that time. So I'm just going to guide you now through a really short meditation. So again, just finding yourself a space where you won't be disturbed for the next 5 minutes or so, sitting on a chair or on the floor, and just closing down the eyes and just really coming into the breath. So arms are stretched out over the knees, either up or down. Roll the shoulders down the back. Palms up is normally open to receive. Palms down is more grounding. So just working out how you feel today. And just starting to breathe in through the nose. Really nice and big inhales in through the nose. Filling up the rib cage. Exhaling out through the mouth. Big inhales in through the nose, sending the breath down into the base of the ribs, up into the chest. Exhale the breath all the way up, making the exhale slightly longer than the inhale. Continuing to breathe this nice expansive breath. Loosening the jaw, keeping the chest open, shoulder blades are down the back. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Extending up nice and tall through the crown of the head. Keeping the chest open. And just really starting to pay attention to any external sounds and just allowing them to drift away. Paying attention to the temperature of the breath as it comes in through the nose. How it feels quite cool. And exhale this warm breath out through the mouth. So depending on the type of meditation you practice, you could be breathing slowly through the nose, but today we'll be breathing out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And maybe you might want to, just for a moment, place the hands over the ribs or over the chest and the tummy, just to really feel this expansion of the breath, because when we're meditating, we really want to keep the focus on the breath. So when thoughts start to come, acknowledge them, allow them to leave, come back to the breath. This is what keeps us in flow. So nice big inhales into the side ribs, up into the chest, exhaling out all the way through the mouth. Continuing to breathe like this. And I'd just like to invite you to, we're working on a visualization meditation today, so we've got different types of meditation today. We will be using visual work. We're going to do a cleansing meditation. So just starting to visualize yourself wrapped in a golden ball of light, surrounding you from the crown, the soles of the feet, the back, the front and the sides. And as you inhale, you're breathing in this light. As you exhale, you feel this expansion of energy, your energetic field. But this light also starts to help soften the muscles in the body. So running from the crown of the head, along the forehead, around the eye sockets, across the cheekbones, gently softening the lips, even softening the back of the throat and the jaw. Keeping the muscles in the neck nice and soft and relaxed. Running down the shoulders, along the arms, past the back of the elbows. down by the wrist, along the top of the hands, past the fingers, the inside of the hands crossing the palms, and around the wrists, allowing the hands to soften, to let go, release any tension. And then past the forearm, past the eyes of the elbows, the biceps, just around the arm sockets. Again, allowing the arms to be heavy, to rest, to soften, to let go, release any tension here. And then just across the chest, softening the muscles here, releasing any tension. Along the torso, down to the hips, left and right. Along the top of the thighs, past the knees, the shins. Along the top of the feet, past the toes, the soles of the feet, the heels, past the Achilles, the calves, the back of the knees, the hamstrings, to the glutes, and just the base of the spine and the tailbone. Just resting your attention here for a moment, sending the breath here, and just feeling this sense of grounding. And just knowing at any time you are free to open your eyes. You're free to move. You're not bound to stay here, but just stay with it for as long as you can. Focusing on the breath still, inhaling long inhales, exhaling long exhales. Starting to feel this softening, this light along the center of the spine, both sides of the back, shoulder blades, to the back of the neck, and just this little space behind the ears, softening the jaw, to the back of the head and all the way back up to the crown of the head, where you find yourself totally wrapped in this light, softening every muscle in the body. And as you start to breathe in through the nose, inhaling this light in through the nose, as it passes the throat, clearing out any stagnant energy, any blockages, into the lungs, over to the heart, as this light starts to pump its way around the entire body, cleansing from the inside out, clearing any debris in the body, any stagnant energy, any past experiences that don't serve, cleansing from the inside out, cleansing every cell, every tissue, every organ. And just allowing your energetic field, which lives about 5 times outside of our physical body, to glow brighter and brighter and brighter, to arrive in any space before you do, to allow you to be illuminated. Just staying with this breath, in through the nose, filling up, expanding. And now as you exhale, just starting to release any stagnant energy, anything that doesn't serve you. Big in through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. Keeping the spine nice and tall, straight. Big inhales. Long exhales. Filling up the body with breath. Cleansing out all the way. Filling up with this light cleansing. Exhaling. Inhaling love and gratitude for myself. Exhaling love and gratitude for myself. And as you start to deepen the breath here, just slowly starting to bring your awareness just back into this space, noticing any sounds, any feelings coming up. Gently wriggling the fingers, wriggling the toes, circling the shoulders, and slowly just flickering the eyes open, just gently coming back into this space. And that's your short meditation, your short guide. Like I said at the beginning, slowly practice. If you struggle with just working alone with the idea with the breath, only the breath, guided meditation is a really good way to go. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for listening, thank you to Fitwell Magazine, and I hope to see you guys soon. Much love.